here is the finished second frame video. I had to take off um, the position and special rotation keyframes from the logo and then the burger written up there, so that it will just continue to sync in with its parent, which is the cheese text. So you have the video here. Okay, so we need to move to the third frame, which is the final frame. So watch the video. So this is what we want to achieve. Okay, I want it to be as sharp as possible. Okay, so here's how we'll go about it. In Photoshop, we already did this. We have something here, but I mean, when I scale it up, you can see the edges don't look sharp. So I mentioned we are not going to use this particular one. So what I want us to do is create a rectangle. Make sure nothing is selected. You create a rectangle, drag and drop. Okay, we take it down and let's hide the green layer for now, and then bring the red layer. I want us to get the color of the red layer, so maybe we can actually bring the red layer on top and move it a bit. Okay, so that we can select our green layer again. This is our green layer, and we change the color here. We click here, we select the eyedrop tool and click the red to pick the red color from this one, and then we can hide this layer. So even if we turn off this, we have this a full red background. We can bring back our McDonald's logo. I'm going to bring this up. So what we want to do now is we want to create a mask with the shape of the McDonald's. So what we're going to do is select the McDonald's logo, go to layer, and then auto trace. It will create, and then you click OK. It will create a trace of the McDonald's logo for you. Remember, this is a PNG. Now it has created a mask or a trace. So you can see the mask over here. Okay, what I want you to do is select this mask, do Ctrl C or press Ctrl C, or go to edit and then copy. Then we can hide this layer for now. Go to the red layer, select it, and then press Ctrl or Command plus V to paste the mask. So once I paste it, you can see the trace on it. Now if I click here, I can see a mask layer down here. I open the mask and I say, okay, I click this. We're going to change this to subtract. So subtract means within that mask area, hide whatever is there. So I click subtract and then you can see that it has hidden whatever is there. Okay, so that's what I needed. So if I should select this and click S for scale and scale it up, you can see that the edges are very, very sharp. So I just took it back. So what we want to do now, bring back this M, okay, and parent. Okay, let me see if I move this, if you move this up a bit, I mean it fits within the black perfectly. So you can just move it around to see how best it will work for you. think this is okay. Okay, so the logo, we are masking the logo, or we are parenting the logo to the red background. Let me rename this to red background. So red BG, and then select this parent to red BG. We can move this logo this way, so it's empty here and then it finally appears. Okay, just for illustrative purposes. Then fit. We want to create an animation where we see only the space over here, and then it comes back like this. So first, we're going to create a scale keyframe for the end, which is let's bring it at 5th second. So we create a scale keyframe, then we go to the first frame and increase, or we scale up till it fills everything like this. Then we move a bit ahead and then we can see what is happening here. So it comes slowly like this. Okay, we can always choose where we want the McDonald's logo to finally appear in yellow. So let's go back to project beggar project, and then let's watch how it appears. Okay, so go back to keyframe frame 3, and then we move this here to 4 seconds, and then we also bring this maybe somewhere around here. Okay, we go back to beggar project. I think we would need to increase our playtime here, but let's move the frame 3 upwards to lie on top of frame 2. So text moves this way, and then it closes in like this. We can make more of frame 2 appear like this, so moving like this, and then frame 3 appears to be closing in, and finally creates the McDonald's logo. So I just extended it, and yeah, so let's play this. So obviously we need to work on our timing. When does what stop? When does what get in? Okay, I'm going to move the last 2 frames to the top, and then move this here. So let's see what happens here. Okay, clearly it needs to come way ahead. Move it further. So before the animation ends, the closing frame must appear. So let's start again. So that's a very slow closing. Okay, so it means we have to finish our end frame faster than usual. So something more like this, bring in this here, and using our keyframes. So we are almost through. Okay, let's look at the video again. Okay. So it slowly comes in and then ends quickly, but this is also positioned right upright like this. So I guess we're going to finish that way. So 1, 2, 3 should end it. So frame 2, cheese, and then burger rotations. So ending here, we want to end the same way we began. So I'm going to copy this keyframe here, and then I'm going to paste it right here. Okay, I'm going to do same with the cheese text. Control C to copy, Control V here to paste. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing to their positions. So P, and then copy the position, paste it here, copy the position here, and the cheese text, paste it here. Sorry, copy the first position, paste it here, copy the first position keyframe, paste it here. Okay, so right, left, center, same way it appears here, right, left, center. So let's add more delay to the M showing. Then let's see. So we can edit the graph of the scaling of the red background and make it this way so that it slowly appears but quickly jumps into action. So let's see. Now I think this is good, but we can do more to how the M appears. Okay, now we can just do a simple fade in. Can bring this here a bit, and we can do a simple fade in. So maybe I go to effect and then linear wipe. I can do a linear wipe, click enter. Double click linear wipe, which is a transition, and then I'll say 0% complete, take it back, and then make this 100% to hide it, and then I'm going to increase the feather, so you can see how it appears here. We can even change the angle to be the opposite, and then you can see how it covers up over here, so like this. So notice how the yellow covers the frame. You can see how the yellow covers the frame. It starts covering from this side slowly, and then covers the whole thing. And that is it. There is also another way we can look at. There are many other ways actually, but we'll do that in a different video. So this should be your video. Then you can add your audio. So projects, I bring the audio here, and then I drop it here, and let's see. So I can add, I click L for audio levels, and then I fade out. So let's play it again. So now that we are done, we can move on to rendering our videos. So composition, add to render queue, and then we ensure this is H.264 for video, and then you output, you select where you want to save your video to. I'm going to save within this project folder. So click render, and then the video will be done in seconds. Now I need you to understand that when you are rendering a layer with multiple, when you're rendering a composition with multiple pre-compositions which have multiple layers of pre-compositions within them, it takes much longer to render. So yeah, working in an artboard like this can take longer to render than if I had done everything in one artboard and made it one composition. So this is our finished video. And this is what we try to imitate. I believe we're close enough.